Hello and welcome to Comment Comeback, the show where I go back to one of my older videos and look at some of the more interesting comments. This time we're going back to the infamous Tumblr video. You know, the one where I said that thing that made all the people mad? Yeah, that one. Also, I'm a girl now. I guess all this talk about Tumblr and feminism has miraculously turned me into a fully fledged woman. Wait, give me a sec. Oh, that cough was bad. Okay.
There we go. I think I'm back now. Interesting that I acquire an Australian accent when I turn into a woman, but anyway. So let's get into these comments. Let's start with this one from Caitlin Kruger, who I'm sure has something lovely and kind to say. Okay, darling, agreed. Some things about Tumblr are obnoxy, yeah. The layout is strange, people could be oversensitive, the triggers and emo phase is so strong, but I digress. That's not why I bring this up. Your occasional complete ignorance bothers me as much as your pointy nose. Most people are dumb, uninformed idiots, including you. It is just common sense. Dwell into the art communities. As to be expected from a typical YouTube comment, it's entirely unhelpful, heavily opinionated without any evidence, really, or reasoning. It's just a bit annoying, isn't it, really? I'd like to know why they think that. But just to say, though, most people are dumb, uninformed idiots. I never said I wasn't one of them. Just thought, throw that out there. I've never claimed to be anything more than just a dude. All I ever say is, this video is my opinion. I don't claim to be an expert in anything. Just a fucking man, boy, whatever you want to call me. What? You're an idiot. First you do I Hate Sonic, then you do FNAF, then you do Vine, then you do Ped Widow Pie, Angle, then you do Minions. Why do you hate Minions? Also why do you hate Minions? Also, what's a random humor and random are knit a word, you dummy? Now you do Tumblr. I love TUMBLR, you idiot. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. By the way, I'm 56, idiot. Oh, it's a troll. Five Nights at Freddy's Lover XDDD. I am cool. Okay, moving on then.
He's racist. He said white people are better than black, and I'm black.
Did I say that? I don't remember even mentioning race really at all. Maybe I did. Maybe I am racist. Can't really remember. I'm actually going to just quickly have a little look and listen, because I can't even remember what I said anymore. I say so many things, I've forgotten what I've even said at this point. So this comment might be right. Highly doubtful, because it's a completely fucking unfounded, dumb statement, but let's have a look. Women are not equal to men. Okay, I did say that at the beginning. Calling people retarded is not insulting to just disabled people. That's the other thing I said. Scientists have proven that being gay is a choice, so stop being gay. That was the other thing. What the fuck? I didn't say anything about race. What are you on about? You're trying to slander me? Get me in trouble for things I didn't say? At least call me out on, you know, saying something that I did, maybe. That would be helpful. How do I download Minecraft mods? Fucking die. Yeah, and if you didn't support the National Socialist German Workers' Party during World War II, you're a bigoted asshole. Because why would you hate the working class? Your reasoning for why you shouldn't hate feminism is half-assed at best. It's not the word that matters, it's the action of the people the word represents. Ever heard the phrase, actions speak louder than words? So obviously this is a jab at the infamous line, if you're not a feminist, you're a bigoted asshole, which I did correct promptly after. But I'm not sure I like this argument here. If actions speak louder than words, as you say, doesn't that mean that I should hate all Muslims because of extreme terrorists? Isn't that the same line of thought with that? I mean, removing, you know, feminism from it entirely or anything like that. I think taking the idea of extremes and applying them to everything in that group isn't particularly helpful, because, I mean, I'm no expert on feminism or anything like that. I'm not the amazing atheist. I don't look into the shit all the time. I don't make it part of my channel, really. I just sort of touched on it a bit. And the weird part was, people were getting more mad at the fact that I was using the word feminism than actually what anything meant. if that makes sense. As in, people were arguing more about what title they wanted to be called in the comments over what I was actually saying, really. And sure, you don't have to self-identify as a fucking feminist or egalitarian. I feel like boiling everything down into titles kind of just dilutes everything. And you do just end up fighting over naming conventions and titles. Because when it's something as broad as an idea, as feminism, as egalitarianism, or whatever it is, we always see in every single type of these groups that there are extreme, terrible people in all of them. And I didn't want to believe that the majority of feminists were like terrible men-hating assholes who were looking for more rights than men. And to tell the truth, I am kind of still waiting for some solid proof. I'm not saying either way, which is true, because I don't know, but the evidence I was seeing from people was like these random news articles of like, this single woman in this article said that she hates men and she's a feminist and she wants all men to die or something like that. It was very singular things, and I wasn't seeing any kind of real proof apart from small isolated sort of articles like that were really singular. But like, if someone can actually post something in the comments and actually get the information to me, I'd actually really appreciate that. If someone can actually prove to me, then, you know. Ultimately though, I just find it kind of sad. I find it fucking sad that it has such a negative connotation to it because of however feminists have treated it or abused it or whatever it is. I'm not gonna hate, but you must have some issues to be like this, and I disagree with the gay thing because I know a guy who hates being gay but can't help it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. They actually thought I was being serious at the beginning. You know the part where I said I was purposefully gonna say some offensive things out of context just to get the pussies out there angry? Oh my god. Why swearing like much here are other words to us? Ass equals butt. Fuck equals frick. Bitch. It didn't even start out properly. They added something to it. They added a letter. Bitch equals doggy. Shit equals poop. They're not hard, not at all, to stop you frickin' poopy doggy butt. And this is from a 10-year-old kid. I find this so difficult to even believe if it's real or not. Is this real? Because now that I pointed out that people in the YouTube comments always say their age, as if that's somehow relevant to the point they're trying to make. Lots of fake comments have been doing it as well, like the one that I just featured a few comments ago that said they're 56 or whatever. Good luck calling someone doggy instead of bitch. Hey you doggy, you're a frick. We all know how the frick thing turned out last time, don't we?
I'm had with all you frickin' trolls and all you frickin' haters and all you frickin' Sonic fan fricks!
Feminists aren't asshole, you little shit.
Where the hell did he get this from? If anything, I was too pro-feminist in the fucking video. What you on about?
Click upvote.
Because they have one little like there. I don't know why they said this. Then they replied to themselves a week later saying,
I clicked upvote, why didn't you? Fuck you.
so it was like a pathetic attempt at trying to get loads of upvotes on a comment. Do you not have anything better to do with your time? Why don't you make a new persona or something?
It's funny that you have a Tumblr and you even hate it. Why do you hate something you have?
It's so dumb.
I've actually got malaria at the moment, and typhoid, and I also have another bunch of horrible diseases. Am I not allowed to hate those things? Because I have it. I'm not allowed to create an account on one of these websites to figure out if I'm going to like it or not, and then abandon it once I figure out, hey, I don't really like this, I'm gonna not use it anymore. Hey, that's original, another Five Nights at Freddy's picture. I've never seen one of those before on the fucking internet. Oh god, fucking hell. Fuck you, okay, right. First of what was that at the beginning? Was that supposed to be a joke? This vid was clickbait as well. It's really stupid, you piece of bullshit. If you're going to complain, complain to the peeps who care. And yes, I did watch the full video and I gave it a chance. I expected a tiny bit of comedy. I mean, if you're going to complain about something, make it funny. And you know what, asshole? I hate you. Never heard that one before. I watched a few more of your videos, like I hate Vine. Vine is also good. You're such a negative person. That's not even the first time I've seen someone spell it like that. Negative. Such a negative person. Well, here's what I have to say to you. Go die in a fucking fire with all your hate and eat a ton of horse shit and fuck a few ducks. And go get lost forever so I never have to come across one of your crappy hateful videos again. I mean, I really was expecting more, but there was nothing there. Also, what the fuck is your PP? It looks like your cheekbones are gonna burst through your face, which I hope they do. Die dick. I wonder what this kid's parents would think if somehow I was able to show this comment to them. So it was brought to their attention that their young child has been excrementing these wonderful paragraphs of wonder and enlightenment on social networks such as YouTube, making the platform a better place for everybody. Meow pow. Meow pow. How about you pow your own meow? Meow your own pow. Pow meow. Stop persecuting people, you soddening muppet. Really, fuck you and your opinions. P.S. Ravioli, ravioli, you are a fagotoli. So you're persecuting me saying that I'm a fagotoli. A ravioli, ravioli, fagotoli.
Gays aren't people.
Saddest part about this, fucking saddest part, they're probably not even joking. Probably not even joking. I fucking hate YouTube comments. I really despise them. Oh my god, all your videos are full of crap. Your arguments have no valid evidence, and you're just sitting in your room ranting Gower head off. A 3-year-old could make better arguments than you. You need to just leave YouTube, you stupid anti-feminist Nazi. Again, I'm anti-feminist apparently, despite being criticized for being too pro-feminist in the video, and then making a follow-up video explaining how I probably should have phrased it a different way. And I guess it's fine for me to not have any valid evidence, but when you're criticizing me, you don't need it either. You don't need any evidence about why my arguments are bad, or why I'm an anti-feminist Nazi as well. That might be good to know.
Correction. Comments won't be wonderful, you fucktard.
Actually, in a lot of ways they were, because I was not anticipating the fucking shitstorm that would erupt spontaneously from my videos, from the complete different demographic that I was expecting as well. I was expecting the Tumblr people to get mad, but instead I pissed off my own fans on YouTube, which was great. Hopefully I did explain it properly in the follow-up video, but I understand it. I know people don't like being branded as things, especially something as insulting as bigot. But you know, I hope you understand what I mean now, what I meant. But in a lot of ways, the comments were quite wonderful.
Unsubscribe. I hate you is the worst. He is anti-feminist,
What?
homophobic, etc., and complains about everything.
What?
Like, STFU, no one like you.
Sutfu, no one like you. The commenters throw around the word unsubscribe as some kind of attack mechanism, so somehow my eye will be drawn to it and go, oh no, he said he's unsubscribing, even though the rest of his comment implies that he never liked the content anyway, so he never would have subscribed, or if he did, it was purely out of hate, so his subscription was totally worthless to me anyway. So I have realized over the past year or so of making YouTube videos that no matter what I say, no matter what I actually say in a video or put on the thumbnail of a video, people don't watch or listen to it. And here's the exact example. I've actually been testing this recently. On my second channel, Jar Media, I made a couple of thumbnails and I just put random text on them. Like one said, lick poop. Not fucking kidding you, it's still there. One of the thumbnails says lick poop on it. Out of 100 or so comments on the comments of that video, not one person mentioned it. Not one fucking person. It's completely out of place, doesn't make any sense, it just says lick poop. I did another one recently that just says absorb? Question mark? Again, not one comment about it. No one fucking looks at it. And that gives me reason to believe that in the same vein, when people watch the videos, they're not paying attention, they just have it on the background, they don't listen to what I say, they hear what they want to hear, and then they just comment what they want to say. They comment first, think about it later. So how about this fucking Aquamanius? Why don't you put a bit of fucking thought into what you're doing on the internet? How about you stop being like everyone else and, you know, be responsible? It's not a complete fucking vacuum. I'm gonna see this. So they think I'm not gonna see these comments or what? Do they do it purposefully to get me mad? Why do they do it? Why does anyone fucking do it? Because YouTube comments are fucking pathetic, that's why. It's a swarming ground of fucking terrible ideas, pissy, unhelpful comments, and just shit. And it's a shame too, because it is a vocal minority of twats. There are so many nice comments. There's so many nice comments from people. There are even good bits of constructive criticism. Plenty of it. See it all the time. Reply to it. I try to reply as many comments as possible. Because ideally, the YouTube comments should be a place for discussion, not fucking bullshit. This show shouldn't even exist. Shouldn't have to exist. You know, it's stupid shit like this, though, that just keeps it going. That perpetuates this fucking stupid echo chamber attitude that every YouTube comment section has. PewDiePie, this is ironic, isn't it? PewDiePie fucking said it best. Why aren't there some kind of moderators on YouTube comments? Why can't you choose people from your community that care to moderate comments? Why is that not a thing? It's unfucking-believable. And this isn't even a particularly bad comment. This is just the one for some reason that triggered me. Ooh, triggered! You know. Wait, I'm confused. Did you really mean the stop being gay thing? I love dark humor, but I don't know if that was supposed to be humor. Like, just come forwards. Okay, lean forward so you can really hear me. Lean forwards into your speaker so you can hear my voice nice and clearly. What do you fucking think? Okay, this is my favorite comment, maybe of all time. Dude, you're sexiest. And just a asshole. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. That accidental E really just made this comment. If not for that E, then it would just be another forgettable, oh, it's just one of these, another one of these. Fucking slimy comment. Ignore it. But no, the most wonderful, wonderful mistake he possibly could have made, and he did it. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for finding me sexiest and just a asshole.
This is the most boring IHE video.
There is not any less helpful comment that anyone could make on any content creator's video than just, this was boring. So thanks. Thanks for the completely unhelpful comment that adds nothing and helps no one. Tumblr is good, don't you fucking dare to hate on it. It is better than this shit, ha ha ha. I watch on Tumblr every day and I learn life. What do you learn? That's right, notting, you fucking fag. Oh god. See, this is the problem with doing a subject like fucking Tumblr. I haven't had to deal with shit comments like this. An absolute landslide. The pissing off my fans was enough. But then adding on all the other shit on top of it, that just makes it wonderful. I mean, I haven't gone back to the comments since a couple of days after I released the video because I just can't. It's fucking depressing. I tried to stick around on the comments of my video for the first few hours, maybe day, because that's when you tend to find the most sort of helpful comments. The people that actually want to interact with you will be there. But then I just have to evacuate. I just gotta leave it. Just let it fester on its own, just fight its own fight. It's fucking terrible. I just want to go back to fun, bad comments. This is just fucking depressing shit. Everyone claiming I'm an anti-feminist for some reason, even though I didn't say anything like that. Claiming that I hate gay people, even though I clearly say it was just purposefully prodding of people at the beginning of the fucking video. What the hell you want from me? Thing is, though, this probably isn't even the end. I probably will make another Tumblr comment comeback video, but I don't want to. So maybe I won't. Maybe I just won't. Sometimes things are just not worth the shit. I saw other comments saying like, oh, a channel I used to like turned political and now they suck, or something like that. And it's like, it's one video. I don't usually talk about things like this because I don't want to be like an amazing atheist thing. I don't want to be one of those types of channels. I want to do my own thing. Whatever, man. Whatever. So I guess those are some Tumblr comments, like 20 of them. There are probably more. Probably far worse even. You know, I can't be fucking bothered to deal with that right now. Because why should I? It's my fucking video, I'm gonna choose what I want to do in it. I am glad I made that video though. I'm glad that the shitstorm arose from it because it was a learning process for me. It's made me realize that the way I make videos in such an isolated environment where I write the video and then I just go straight into making the video, maybe I should get more people to read it. I did have a couple people read it and they didn't have a problem with it, so it didn't even cross my mind because then I put the next 3 days into editing the damn thing, and that one tiny part that people were picking out wasn't even on my mind at all. I didn't expect it in the slightest, and that's my fault. But at the same time, I don't think it's the end of the fucking world. It really isn't. Those who care understand what I meant. And all you have to do is look at yourself and you'll know if what you believe is noble or not. If it's just. I said what I said, I'm glad that I said it, and I'm glad it happened. Learning process. I'm glad it was on this video, because it was very ironic and funny. Someone tweeted out something perfect like, makes video about Tumblr, has to apologize for being too pro-feminist, something like that. Just a glorious shit show, really. So I guess next up is I hate feminism. I realized that this probably won't be as flashy or entertaining as these sometimes are, because this whole subject has just sucked the life out of me. I'll do the Vine one next, because at least that can be more funny, because it would just be shit, because Vine is shit. And I don't need to worry about saying that Vine is shit. And the comments will probably be funnier as well. Less aggravating to me. I'm fucking rambling here, so I needed to do this video. I just needed to get it out there. Put a little bit of explanation out there. I know the people who care will get it. They'll understand. And if you don't, then leave. I don't fucking care. If it really offended you that much, then what the fuck are you doing on the internet for a start? So thanks for watching that one, everybody. A little bit more angry than I'd like it to be, really, but no, well, I guess it had to be done. I'd like to thank every single person who submitted their voice for the beginning part, the funny, really fucking original, hilarious joke there, where I was a woman for a little bit. That was fun, wasn't it? Thanks for all the entries to that, got quite a few. It was hard picking them, and now I feel real bad only being able to use one, but what are you gonna do? So thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. Make sure you check out some of my other videos, my other channel, Jar Media, for more weird-ass content. I'll see you next time. Bye! Running round on a Monday, Tuesday.